Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. This is the beta 2.2-3 version of the game, and we are progressing along building our airport over here. Beta 1 International. So we've got seeing some international flights come on in. Finally, they're starting to become a little bit bigger, but this is still just a medium airline, I believe. Yeah, medium weight class. Let's just see if all of this is working. Yeah, everybody is getting through pretty nicely. There's been some comments about taking out the manned stations here. I don't want to, because I feel like, you know, in any airport you would see a manned station in some of these situations. Even though there's plenty of automated ones, there'd be a manned station over here to help people who are struggling, just from a realism point of view. I know it's not necessary, but I like doing that. Some other comments that I've seen is that we would like to see a crossing over here somewhere. So I'm going to go ahead and do the crossing again from a realism point of view. That one is up. We could probably do it right over there. Yeah, and then there is a bit of a crossing to get to the other side. Not that anybody is going to go ahead and walk out over here, I don't think, at least. But now there is the ability to cross and go. What is this? Why do we have random passengers kind of hanging out over there? That's not good. What is going on in terms of our overlays? Let's just see. Secure zones. That's some sort of secure zone, but it's not. They're not supposed to be able to go there. So I'm not too sure as to why they're there in the first place. There's no real connection. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I will add this connection here from a sidewalk point of view, see if that makes any difference, but I doubt it will. I mean, this is not a secure zone. They shouldn't be able to walk out this way. Anyway, we'll leave that be. Okay, so we are starting to see some international flights come in. Let's have a look at this guy. Coming in to us from Turkey. Okay. It's a pretty small aircraft to be coming in from Turkey, but anyway, we're not going to fuss around with that too much. What I did in between episodes is I did open up the baggage claim, and I did connect some of our check-in facilities over here to our baggage bay downstairs. We now have a few ramp agents working here, so all of that should be fine. What I haven't checked is to see that this stuff is actually going to go. I believe it should just work. Go that way and back. Yeah, there we go. It works pretty nicely, just like that. So that's pretty awesome. And up and to the baggage carousel. Excellent. Okay, what we do need, however, is a couple of bathrooms over here. It's still a pretty basic little area. Let's quickly get our bathrooms built. I think a bathroom and maybe like a restaurant or something over here. So let's start it off with, and let's try and maneuver that as one area here. So if we say, shall that be about the size of a bathroom? Something like this? Or shall we make it a little bit bigger? 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe something like that. And then this is the area for the shop. Then this could be a pretty good like ladies' room. That could be the gents. Yeah, that'll work well. Okay, so bathrooms. Let's quickly get them in here. Our money is also growing pretty substantially, so I'm quite happy with that. That is working. Okay, now I would like us to grab some doors here. Do one over there, and we'll do one just like so. There we go. And the other bits and pieces that we need over here would be some of these. So for the ladies' facilities over here, we'll do something like that. That's going to be pretty good. The gents, on the other hand, we'll do, I think, just like that, and we'll do the urinals on the other side. Yeah, that's going to be fine. We'll do, oh, come on. There's a bit of a glitch in the game that if you, in the bathroom specifically, on the edge of the zone, it kind of does funny stuff. Okay, now let's do some stuff like this. Probably do a little bit more. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's going to be just fine. We'll do some stuff like that and like that. And what I was thinking, well, let's get a hand dryer or two. I think a hand dryer over there and over there and over there could work. And what I wanted to add is I wanted to add some of this stuff in there. So it kind of just closes that off a little bit. Something like that. That's kind of the idea. Okay. Now this is gents. Open that up. This is ladies. Open that up. Let's get some flooring down there. That should hopefully get us all sorted with some stuff. Just kind of some bathroom tiley things. There we go. I do like the idea of the little bit of greenery in there. It's a little way too white to write it like that. Okay, now let's let's get the rest of the flooring in here. I was going with this kind of blue stuff. So what we'll do is we'll just connect all of that all together over there. Nice blue stuff, furniture. I mean, flooring over there, and let's grab a little bit of like wooden flooring, something like this over here, and we'll put a kind of a restaurant or something in here. So let's quickly see. Let's grab a restaurant. Yeah, I think, well, we could do both really. We could do both. We could do both a restaurant and a little shop. Half. Okay, so let's do the restaurant on this side. Something like that. Or shall we just do one big restaurant and try and maybe put shops elsewhere? Yeah, I think so. No, let's do two over here. It just feels a little bit more appropriate. Okay, so restaurants, we need some of this. It's obviously not going to have a lot of room for this kind of stuff. So we'll do that. People will be able to get their stuff there. And what else do we need? Some sort of kind of cooking station or something, a cooking station. We can squeeze a cooking station in there, and that's going to be just fine. Then what we'll need to do is we'll get a couple of display fridges. Not up against that wall, but potentially up against this one. Well, which is not a wall, though. Something like that. We get a few display fridges like that. And then people can kind of see that over there, and we'll get them a few seats and things. A food counter, we don't need a food counter, but what we will be grabbing is let's get a few seating pieces over here. So if we go with seating, we'll just go with a couple, 1, 2, 3, something like that. Some form of appropriate seating. I think that's going to be just fine. We'll put some windows in here, but let's quickly see what we can sign. Hilltop Cafe or Bell Beer. Let's get Hilltop Cafe. That's going to be just fine. We'll get them to come and do their thing over here. Let's grab the windows. We've got a little bit more cash going for us now. So if we go with windows, ooh, that's actually not even going to fit. So if we go with medium windows over here, let's do something like this and something like that. And if we do then do that, it does feel weird. Do it the other way around. Wow, it really does not work this way, huh? Let's go with slightly smaller windows then. Just do something like that, and we'll put some walls back in here as well. So wall there and wall there. Yeah, that just feels so much more appropriate. Now we've got some kind of little bit of cafe going on over here. People can get some stuff. There's a bathroom that they can use over here. So hopefully they're not going to go back and forth over here. Let's see about adding a couple of extra windows. I don't think we can go large. That's not going to work. Do we go small is the question. If we go small, yeah, that just feels a little bit better. So if we do that, that really works. We do need to get the flooring sorted out though. I find that I don't spend a lot of time actually trying to make these areas look really nice, and I probably should. I want to close off this door really. So what I'm going to do, instead of doing that, what I'll do is I'll just make this a staff area. So if we... I don't know why they're going down there. There's absolutely no reason for them to go down there. So if I do that, staff zone, hopefully that means they won't be going back and forth over here. We'll see how that works. Maybe we'll get some warnings and stuff, but for the time being, we're just going to do that. What we do, however, need over here is a little bit of seating for these guys. Maybe maybe like a vending machine or 2 or 3. We'll do some stuff like that. I think just about here is going to be appropriate. So let's do that. We'll get them a few spots to have a sit down. I think that's going to be just fine. We'll see if we have to add some more stuff. Probably once the planes get a little bit bigger, we probably need to. You know what we could do is we could squeeze in more seating like this. I think that actually makes a lot of sense. It's going to be a fair bit going on over there. What we could also do is we could get some of the small ones and just kind of squeeze them in on the edges over there. That actually works really, really well with a nice clear walkway through here. That really does do the trick. Okay, back to the airport. Let's get some vending machines up here. I'm not going to put them on this wall because that's probably where we're going to need to expand. That's the one, that's the other one. We'll put a bit of a plant in there. Yeah, something like that. That works really well. And we'll get a couple of bins all over the show over here. So there's a bin over there. We'll grab a bin there and a bin there. Don't do that. A bin over there. Now, that area is now looking to be a little bit better. People won't be, that can go to the bathroom. That's not a problem. And this area should now be a little bit more functional. If we go downstairs, there's not a lot of random people kind of hanging out over here. That must be staff. Okay, good stuff. That is working, and our money is looking brilliantly at the moment. It's in the middle of the night, so can't really see what's going on. You guys probably even worse. All of this is looking brilliant. I don't think we have any real shortages. I don't mind the avgas shortage a little bit. A little bit of an avgas truck shortage is not the end of the world. We're not really going to be catering for those guys. The staff is all good. Let's quickly look at our rating. We're at 82%. Consumables is a big problem over here. Airline consumables, and then the terminal quality is one that's a big issue. So recent passengers' opinions of the quality of objects in the terminal improve the constructing high quality object decorations, hiring service technicians to repair broken, and activating proactive repairs. So those things are kind of in place. Got a delay over here. We haven't seen an emergency in quite a while. So the real thing that we need to do is probably look at our expansion plans going forward. So we can definitely get some other, the use of this area, we need to really start using that a little bit better. What I can do in the meantime, I'll go ahead and start to expand our terminal just a little bit so we can get another large stand in here. I think 15 is the right size. Let's do that. We'll do that little section over there. We'll grab the the stand. 15 is not, 16 is in fact the right number. Let's go ahead and expand that one. Then go ahead and clear out some of these walls. Right, so, and like so. Actually, if you've always got your flooring sorted out, this thing helps. Okay, what's going on? Mayday, mayday, mayday. Let's pause the game. Penguin Flight FP974, weight class medium, is experiencing bird strike emergency and requiring a fire truck assistance. Refusing or failing to correctly handle this emergency landing will incur a harsh fine. Okay, accepting them straight away, we go to the emergency slot. We need to be able to provide, let's pause the game while we quickly have a look where we're gonna stash this guy. And this is where it's slightly more challenging in the sense that now we don't have the ability to actually action it. As this guy landed, let's quickly have a look. What is the status of this guy? Status is delayed. Nice. Okay, you're gonna go in right there, please. Confirm. Okay, so you're not at the stand at the moment. Let's quickly go and have a look. MR2 over here has got no problems whatsoever. So hopefully that means we can get the emergency in. What we don't have is the ability for our emergency vehicle to get out to this area. Mediums are not landing over here, mediums are landing over there. So what we need to do, let's just get a little bit of a road, a service road out there. So we'll cross over here just going to run it up to, say, there. I'm assuming they will get up onto that, and then what we'll do is we'll just come back down this way. So it'll go up there and back this way. So now I believe we should be set to accommodate the emergency over here. I believe so. Where's this guy going to come from? He's going to come in through here. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good. Dash straight through there and up to that spot. That is really going to work. So let's have a look. Where's my fire truck? Yes, I know you've got an issue. What's going on? You guys landing? It feels weird. Shall we speed it up a little? Is that the issue here? The bench truck emergency has been resolved with the following results. 0% handled failed. So I didn't give them a slot. Is that the case? Okay, so we can't just kind of overlay it the way we've done. Okay, so that is a bit of a challenge then. So that's not good. What happened over here? I am contacting you regarding the emergency incident report carried out by orders of Beta 1 International. You completed 0% of the steps in this emergency incident, which gives us a handling grade of F. As a result, this shameful grade, we have been fined the amount of $25,000 and our security rating has declined. Please review the below summary. Okay, so that's not great, and I have no idea really why it happened. I have a suspicion that it is regarding the fact that we've put it on top of another flight. I think that was kind of the situation. So where we seem to have some kind of flight monitor issue here, but nothing is actually popping up. Okay, let's expand. Let's continue to expand. We've now finally got things going on over here, so let's continue to expand. I do need to get some hangars going. I want to see about probably getting these guys down here. Let's actually do that expansion while we've got this going. And we'll see what I think we will do. I'm not too sure if this is the most appropriate. Anyway, we can have a tunnel to go to the other side if that is the case, if that's what we need. I'm going to go ahead and build the other one. Now that we've got the space, I'll plop it down. What I'll do is I will close that because we don't have anything connected to it just yet. But what I do want to do is I want to start looking at running our taxiways a little bit better here. So taxiway foundation, we'll just grab it straight from over there. Definitely not want to do that. So something like this I believe is going to be okay, and no. And over there, wow, that was a pretty good spot right there. So that's going to work if I then, no, I can't do that. So let's clear out a little bit of this. I don't know, it's still a little, I'll fix it later. We're still being a little bit sneaky with regards to these taxiways, just to save a little bit of money so that we can expand a little bit quicker. But we are doing a pretty decent job, but we won't be able to like afford big taxiway builds everywhere. So let's get some of that going on right there. We definitely need some taxiway down there. We'll do the rest as we get there. So let's start getting this in there and tie that in over here and tie that in. Nice, that's going to work. Now let's get the the asphalt areas. Oh, and yeah, this was the thing, right? Let's pause the game just for a second. So this isn't quite wide enough. That was part of the issue here. So the idea that I had now is that we widen this thing up. So what is this now? This is 7. People are saying 11, but I'm not sure 11 is the thing that we want. I'd rather go with like, and maybe we should leave a little bit of a gap here for a road, if we wanted to put a road through here and have these things kind of connect up that way. So if we do that, right, this is like, we'll move that one over by 1 for the bigger guys. We have a little bit more room than usual, so let's go with the 11 wide. So let's do the 11 wide. And by the way, we will have to do our taxiway in a different spot. So if we go with 11 this way as well, so there we go, that's the 11 taxiway that's going to run up there. This is 11 as well, isn't it? Yeah, that's 11 too. Okay, so that's kind of the intention. So let's fill some of this stuff in there, like 11. There we go. So that's kind of the idea, right? So you swoop around this way. You don't need it to be too much wider elsewhere. Okay, so with that in mind, that means we need to run 5 down here. And now that wasn't quite what I had to do. This game it grabs a little bit of lag, and then this kind of thing happens. So now we do this side. And what I'll do is I will trim back like that. I don't know if that's the requirement. And we will trim back over here all the way up there. Nice. Okay, so with that opened up, that means we can now do the kind of the taxiway piece. So let's get our taxiways in place. Oh, actually, I messed that up big time. Wow, it is getting a bit of lag going on here. Where is the asphalt? Let's just cancel the asphalt because I messed that up. Okay, there we go. Now let's try this again. Taxiway. So we'll connect our taxiway all the way up here. And for those of you who might not know, I'm doing this to save money because taxiway is extremely expensive. So I'm only doing a little bit of taxiway and the rest I'm just asphalting. Okay, so in order for us to kind of make this work, we need a little section runs through here. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all of that taxiway and even that one. And then we'll run new taxiway through there and up here and into there. Okay, now we should be able to do our connections all the way through there and up there, so the smaller guys can go in that way. That goes in that way, and we'll do, there we go. Now we can use some of the fancier stuff with regards to the taxiway one-way kind of arrangements. So let's just fill these in so it looks a little bit more natural. We probably need to do the same over here. We're going about 5 wide over there, and we're going about 5 wide on this side. That is about 5 wide. 4, 5, there we go, nice. So that's our the size of our ultimate taxiway over here. We could probably size it up a little bit just to close it off in this little corner. There we go. We would never have been able to build all of this taxiway if we were paying for actual taxiways. Now, but what I want to do is I want to make sure that we do our little bit of one-way arrangements here. So this is medium only, okay, and it is one way in that direction. So medium airlines can go in there. That's fine. And this is, well, presumably we're going to do one way this way as well. Let's just see where that goes going. Okay, now let's get our one ways through here. This was a small one anyway, so let's grab mediums only, set as one way into that specific direction. So now they'll be running down here. What I would also like to do is I would like to do one way operation right over here. But this is going to be we'll just set that one way into that direction, and we'll set this one. This one isn't going to have a restriction on the size of the airline. Well, to be honest, we probably don't want smalls down there. We don't want them to be looping down that way in the first place. There we go. So something like this is going to be okay. We don't necessarily want mediums to be coming out this way. So this is only going to be like large planes, and that is one way at least. But both medium and large is going in there. Mediums can come out there. There we go. And that's only smalls that can go in and out on that side. So that should work. What is this? This is a little section of that. So that's been cleared out. So it's a section of fence. Luckily we've shaken that out before we had a massive crash with our fence. Not that I think that is a thing. Where is my asphalt? It's out here, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Let's just fill in that little asphalt there. And now I believe it should be fine. We've got a delay at MR2. MR2 was delayed as a starting point anyway. Let's see, is there anything coming in after this at MR2? Yes, so let's try and get this guy out of the way. Can we get this moved along a little bit quicker? We are waiting for... Where's my buses? Come on. Really? Okay, well let's get this guy to dismiss the aircraft. Let's dismiss the aircraft, get it out of the way so we can try and clear up the issues that we've been having. So this is L1, this will be L2, so let's do that. Name it L2, there we go. We need to still link it up and all kinds of things like that, which we haven't quite done. If we go up a level, we can also now extend our terminal building over here to allow for access over there. We can go ahead and do the upgrade. Oh, our one-way arrangement is starting to work. That is quite reasonable, at least for us. These guys are going over there. Yeah, it's a little bit of an extreme distance that these small guys are having to travel. I'm kind of tempted to maybe bring in a shorter a place for them to pop off a little earlier. This guy will go into that direction, and this guy will go into that direction, I believe. Yeah. So with the one-way operation, it's all going to be a little bit better. Okay. All going to be a little bit better. Let's do the upgrade. Upgrade to build a jetway. Thank you. That's awesome. We're going to go ahead and clear that out over there. Let's get our security zones connected, and that'll mean our second security zone over there. Make sure we tie that in like so. Get our international zone connected like so and like so. Excellent. Now international zone is in fact connected. Now let's get some flooring down. There we go. We'll do to the edges under the wall as well. I would like us to just duplicate what we've got over here. So let me grab a duplicate. To create a new template is not what I'm after, copy and paste mode. So if I'll just copy and paste this entire setup like so. So if we do that, I should be able to, yeah, that's going to work brilliantly. We'll just paste that right over there. Now we've got our spacing done properly for this situation. Let's get the escalator going. Probably reaching the end of this episode now. So over there, and if we go, I'm still struggling with the, there we go, that's the shortcut key that I'm looking for. Can't cross different zones. Okay, hang on, we need to still fix our zones over here. Let's do that. Let's get the secure zone all connected up. There we go, secure zone, international zone all connected up over here. And let's go ahead and grab our flooring. Make sure everybody, underneath, I want that under the wall as well, so we can ultimately put some windows in there and not have to redo everything. Now this guy needs to go in, so let's quickly see where exactly. You need to go in, I believe it's, yeah, right over there. Let's drop you down, there we go, drop, there we go. So now we've got that accessibility going on over there. So this guy can in fact now start opening up for business as soon as we've got it all linked up. So this guy is linked up to what exactly? I think that's the secure zone stuff. Yeah, secure zone. Let's just make sure we are connecting you up to the baggage bay. There we go, and I believe that's the only things we need to hook up. So let's open L2 over there. I think that's going to be just fine. We can quickly renew a contract over here. Let's grab just something like that. Hopefully that is going to be a little bit better. This one, we can renew a contract over here too. Let's create like the traveler shop over there going on. Perfect. How's this guy going? Are we making some money over here at all? Yeah, a little bit of revenue. Nice, that's okay. So now that's open, we should be able to get a plane or two to come in that way. Hopefully we'll see a bit of a large plane as well. Some of the things that we do however need is we could, this is getting sticky. Okay, we'll have to have keep a close eye on that. We are seeing service cars struggling a little bit, so that all has to move into our new facility underground, by the way. So that's good. So now this should all work. All should work. Let's see. Are we seeing someone lined up for L2? Not quite yet. Maybe in the not too distant future. At the moment we've got nothing. But anyway, that's fine. It's another international flight. Oh, what we should probably do, hang on. We should probably say that we are going to go ahead and allow mediums. We'll allow mediums over there because I think that's part of the issue. We don't actually have the big guys trying to come in just yet. So we'll see how we have to deal with that. All kind of working, guys, but that's where I'm going to leave you with this episode. We've made a little bit of progress. We've failed an emergency, and we're growing, making the money's not great yet, but as long as we get more flights to come into these big ones, and for some reason got a lot of flights not actually is SR3 taxiing out of the way. That's okay. A little bit of a delay is not the end of the world. Are we running out of vehicles? Let's quickly have a look. Is vehicles becoming a bit of a problem? Doesn't seem to be the case. Staff? Doesn't seem to be the case either. So what I'm a little concerned about, what is potentially the problem is we might be out of slots. We're not out of slots though, but we will be out of slots soon. But yeah, we should have planes on practically all of our stands. Well, there's a little bit of gaps here and there though. So let's have a look. Yeah, okay. Whoa, what's this guy? Medium weight class, that's a pretty big plane, 757-200. It's the biggest medium that we've seen out here, which is good. It's good to see that. They should probably be using these ones. Going out that way, that's perfect. We're at least working on it. Guys, so I'm going to call it the end of this episode. I will see you in the next one. If you have some comments, please drop them down below. This queue is getting a little bit tougher. If you've liked this series and the episode, please hit that like button. See you next time. Bye-bye.